Hello everyone, my name is Dekuna and today I want to share gameplay of one of my favorite games ever. Even though Elden Ring is already 4 years old, I still come back to it again and again and again, because honestly there is nothing quite like exploring the lands between. But today I'm doing something special. This is not just another playthrough, this is a challenge run. Katana only, samurai armor only, all bosses. This time I'm going to explore everything, every cave, every hidden place, and I'll try to complete as many NPC quests as possible, because even after thousands of hours in this game, this one still hides secrets. So, shall we begin?
Oh, rise now, ye tarnished, ye dead who yet live. The call of long-lost grace speaks to us all.
And straight into the action, the Grafted Siren. Now technically you're not really supposed to be in this fight, but I'm going to try anyway, even though I don't know this boss perfectly and he's honestly kind of annoying, but hey, maybe we get lucky. Yeah, that went exactly as expected. Alright, here we go, the journey begins. One thing I always liked about Elden Ring is that it actually has a proper tutorial area. A lot of Souls-like games still don't do this, even in the same universe, so to speak. Most of the Dark Souls games just throw you into the world and say good luck. But here, the game slowly teaches you the mechanics. Combat, blocking, backsteps. And of course, we fight the most legendary enemy in the game. Rick, Soldier of God, truly one of the bosses of all time. Okay, never mind, Rick is dead. Now, here's the interesting part. You see that item up there? The one that most players see, but never actually pick up? Well, for this run, I decided something. My journey will start with that item, because in all my time playing this game, I never actually went there. At first I tried to find the path myself, because Elden Ring is full of secrets, hidden paths, illusional walls, secret caves. But after about 20 minutes of swinging my katana and desperately searching inside that cave, I realized something. I had absolutely no idea where the entrance was, so I decided to search outside instead. And this place, I'll come back here later, when I actually have a key, because honestly this might be my least favorite dungeon at the start of the game. And here it is, the moment. No matter how many hours I have in this game, this scene never stops being incredible. You step outside and suddenly the entire world opens up. The castle of Stormvale to the left, the air tree towering in the distance, mountains far away on the horizon, and of course, the very first boss you see, the Tree Sentinel, standing there like he's saying, "Go ahead, try."
Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless.
Maidenless, are we? Yes, Vare, I know. The entire internet has already told me. And here he is, the classic new player trap. Because this boss looks tempting. He's right there. You just started the game, and the game is basically saying, go ahead, fight him. But the truth is, this guy can absolutely destroy you, which is exactly what happens. Alright, second attempt. This time with more confidence, and with slight less success. Okay, at this point I made a strategic decision. Maybe fighting the giant armored horse knight is not the best use of my time right now. So instead I decided to visit Merchant Colony. First purchases of the run: a torch, because early game caves are dark, a crafting kit, and a telescope, which will actually become very important later. Next stop, Gatefront Ruins, the classic early game camp. And honestly, this one felt pretty easy. I cleared the enemies, picked up the loot, grabbed the map, and now something very important happens. Alina appears, which means two things: leveling up, and more importantly, torrent. And in this game, mobility is everything. I know the internet has made this joke about 1,000 times, so I won't fall in the same trap. No. Alright, buddy, round 3. This time we have torrent, better positioning, and a lot more confidence. This fight suddenly becomes much more manageable, but honestly, everything depends on timing. Hit, dodge, repeat. and finally bleed, and enemy fell. Now it's time to finally find that item. This moment was actually pretty scary. I almost fell off the cliff, and one wrong step would mean no way back. But here's a small trick. When you use the telescope, your character and turn toward the direction you're looking, which actually helped me reposition safely. From here, I could finally see the path. Down below, the Onyx Lord, a potential landing spot, and something I had never noticed before. Seaside Ruins Grace. From Seaside Ruins, the path becomes much clearer. And finally, we reach the cave. And there it is! The item I mentioned at the start, Haluk Drake Talisman. This talisman increases holy damage resistance, which could become useful later? Most likely not. And with that, our first episode comes to an end. The journey through the lands between has officially begun, and we already found out our first secret. And of course, our main mission will be...
Become the Elden Lord.